This is my review of The Mask of Mirrors by M.A. Carrick. I gave this 4 stars on Goodreads. My father and I listened to this book together in audiobook form. The original plan was for him to listen to it and I was going to read it. But instead, my dad and I decided to just sit down and listen to it together in the evenings. I originally heard that the audiobook is pretty enjoyable because the narrator is able to switch between different accents when our main character switches between her different personas. So the book is about our main character, Ren, who is from the streets and she is a con artist. She's looking to infiltrate a noble family, skim off a bunch of money, and her sister can go live happily ever after. Of course, things never go right, but during this con, she has a noblewoman persona. She has, of course, her own real life persona, and she has like a kind of a poor tarot card reading persona. And there's magic in this world that can imbue different items like makeup to like help disguise you better. So she uses a mix of changing her accent and makeup to change what she looks like, and is able to talk to different people in these personas without them realizing they're the same person. So yes, I did find that the narration was enjoyable, her switching between the different accents for the different personas, but I found that the magic system, the different names, the world building was a little too complex for an audiobook for myself. I am a very visual learner. I found that back in school, I would need to read something. I can't just listen to like the teacher say what information. In order to like fully consume it, understand it, take it all in, I had to read it. There's different names for like noble titles that are new. The first name, last name, sometimes the characters would be called by one and then the other a different time, so I found that confusing, as well as names of cities, names of times, dates, the different kind of magic. It was just a lot of new different words that are just being spoken to me, and I couldn't grasp all of it. Even finishing it, we've started the second book and we'll still keep going. So I definitely wish I had physically read this and then helped my dad when he had any things that he was confused about. He did try and listen to this audiobook without me the first time, and he didn't make it very far, maybe 2 hours into it, and then he stopped. He was too confused. So I'm glad we listened to it together, because sometimes he would pick something up, sometimes I would pick something up, and we would pause it and we'd be able to discuss. We were able to mostly get through this and have a better understanding going into the second one. I've got notes sitting beside the chair that we like listen in, where I'm writing people's names and who they are, what they do, who's related to who in what way. So I would suggest either listening and reading at the same time, or reading first if you are a visual learner. If you can listen and take things in, the audiobook's great. I do really enjoy it. The narrator was great. I would recommend. This book in general, definitely would recommend. It was a really fun time. I would say, moving through the plot wise, it was a little slower to start because there is so much world building, but it really takes off and it is quite an adventure. It's really good.